Hey everyone, so once again I'm going to be doing another X Factor video. This is week 3 of the live shows, and by now we've sort of got rid of the slightly weaker acts, or at least that's how it's supposed to be. I disagree, but most people seem to agree with the results so far. And last night we lost somebody else, and I think this is the first week where I've kind of agreed with the results. So I'll just, as usual, go through each act one by one and give my views, and then I will say what I think of the person who went out. So Simon's two groups. Bellamy, they killed that Girls Aloud song. They totally ruined it. I was like, don't sing that song. They're bad enough as it is when they're singing songs I don't like, but then when they go and sing a song that I really do like, it's like, it's not fair. They've totally, now whenever I hear that song, I'll be like thinking of them, and it's totally destroyed it. They are still appalling. I don't know how they're still in. One Direction, they are good. They are good, do not get me wrong. I just don't understand the hype that's around them. I don't think they're as good as people are making out. I think it's more sort of, it's the only boy band there, and it's really the only boy band that's been worth any mention in the competition so far. There were better boy bands, but as far as keeping up with today's type of music, they do fit in the best. I just don't think they're the best to watch. I'm not a massive fan, but they're okay. I'm not a fan, but they're fine. I can deal with them. I'm not as repulsed by them as I am Bellamy. Then Danny. And once again, I agreed with pretty much everything Danny said, which makes a lovely change. Aiden's performance wasn't as hard to watch as normal, but I do agree with Cheryl. It is a little bit weird to watch. And again, it isn't for everybody, and it's not for me. And I just think his performance is still quite nervous and a little bit edgy to watch, and not the easiest to watch. Paige, as always, is absolutely fantastic. Everybody loves Paige. He is an amazing singer, fantastic to watch. Someday I'd definitely buy his album, definitely. Matt, once again, delivered fantastically. Not my style of music normally, but his version of Britney was amazing. I didn't expect it to come out like that at all. And it's definitely, as Danny says, put his stamp on it. He definitely made it his own song. Yeah, I could see that being back in the charts, and I never thought I'd see one of Britney's original songs back in the charts. Cheryl and the girls, of course, she's the only judge with all of her acts still in. Cheryl's getting better. I think she's getting a bit better with her acts, with her performances. I think we finally understood what her style is, which I think is a shame. She is really naturally quite pretty, you know, so if she was all glitter and dresses and really girly, I think she'd be exceptionally pretty. I'm not a fan of the rap style. I don't like the clothes she wears. I don't like her style of music, but I have to admit she is good at what she does. But if we are going to listen to all these rumours about her saying that she's only there to raise Cheryl's profile and that she's full of herself and all this, then it's going to put a dampener on the support she has. They are, again, possibly just rumours. I know she admitted to having a tantrum over what she was wearing, but I can relate to what she's saying. If you don't feel right in what you're wearing, you're not going to be 100% content with being on stage. You're not going to be content with performing, and you won't give it your all. So I can kind of see what she's saying there. So we'll just have to wait and see as the week go on as to what Cher gives. But I'm kind of warming to her. So maybe next week I'll actually be able to say I like Cher Lloyd. We'll see. Katie did the Jungle Book. Oh my goodness, best performance of the night. I think she is. I've always adored Katie. I definitely want Katie to win or go very far. Yeah, I want her to come second. I already have my choice for number 1. And that is what she's all about. Fun, performance, fabulous, amazing singer. And that is the type of thing I would love to do. I can't sing. I'm not a singer. Of course I'm not. But I would love to do like a big performance about the Jungle Book and Disney things, and really fun, lively, energetic things that are fun to watch, fun to listen to, and really just fill you with energy. We could have been doing with that act at the very beginning rather than the end, but never mind. Tracy and this whole new rock chick thing, it works for her, it doesn't work for me. I'm not a fan. Her vocals were great, the performance itself was good, it's just, it's not for me. It's not the type of thing I want to watch or listen to. And Rebecca looked so different. She looked fantastic, amazing, incredible transformation, definitely coming out of her shell, and I think she could be something amazing. She just needs that little bit more confidence, but I think Cheryl's done wonders with her, and I think she will go really far. And then last of all we have Louis and the Overs. Wagner is still in the competition. My mom can't believe Wagner is still in, but I can see why he's in. He is entertaining, he is full of life, he is genuine, he is down to earth, and he can actually sing. Granted, he's not the best singer in the world, but he can sing, he can hold a note, and my goodness, he can dance with lots of energy. And when he started singing the Spice Girls song, I was like, yay! Anybody who is a 90s child will have melted at that point, because the Spice Girls were, and granted still are, absolutely fantastic. So for him to sing part of a Spice Girls song just made the night. John, his performance is good. His vocals are good, but I never ever remember him. He's just not that, he doesn't have something that stands out for me. When you see him, you think, oh yeah, he is good, why don't I remember him? But then after the performance, it's like, oh yeah, I can't remember him. I just never remember him, which I think is a shame, but I think he's missing something, that key ingredient which gives him the X factor. You know, thousands of people can sing, but not everybody has the X factor. And then last but not least we have Mary Byrne. I love Mary. She is the one I want to win. I would buy every album she ever has. She is like the next Jane McDonald. In fact, no, it's not like the next Jane McDonald. She is the next Jane McDonald. And most of you guys will know that I am a huge Jane McDonald / Loose Women fan. I have most of Jane's albums, if not all, I can't remember. And her style is basically like Jane McDonald's. Any song Jane sings, Mary can sing. And I really support what Mary said. So obviously the judges are saying, Mary, please sing something new, you know, like a new current song. But that isn't what Mary is about. Mary is about these fantastic, classic, amazing, spine-curling, fantastic, you know, hairs on the back of your neck power songs. Like Jane McDonald. You know, Jane McDonald wouldn't be going singing a brand new song, because that's not what she's about. Mary is not about these new songs. She is not a hip-hop artist. She's not a rap singer. She's not even a pop star as such. She's a singer. A very powerful, incredible singer, and I don't want her singing brand new songs because it's not who she is. Mary herself obviously said when Dermot asked her that she doesn't want to necessarily sing new songs because this is what she is about, this is what she enjoys doing. And it's working, the formula works, we all love her. Yes, she took a risk last 2 nights ago singing the song she sang in her audition, but it was even more breathtaking than it was when we first heard her, and I can't wait to hear what else she's got. And I just hope she wins. And even if she doesn't win, I've got a funny feeling Louis is going to sign her on. And Louis, if you're watching this, which I know you won't be, but if you are, for whatever reason, sign Mary on if she doesn't win, because I will buy all her albums 1,000,001 times if I can, which I can't. But you know what I mean, I really want Mary to have a record deal at the end of this. I want her to be producing CDs. I want to go to her concert. I actually really want to go and see her. So yeah. Also, Cheryl's earrings, I just want to mention this, the earrings she wore on Saturday, I think were the best things ever. I think they're gorgeous. I really love her earrings. And she also performed Promise This, which was fantastic. It's definitely one of the best songs of the moment, and one of Cheryl's best songs all round. So I can't wait to get her album, which is out the 1st of November. I don't condone, well, I do condone it, but I don't believe in downloading albums. I like to have the album in my hand and to have the cover and things, so I'll be buying that ASAP. And also just one other thing I want to point out before I talk about what I think of the results. Simon mentioned dogs mating, and this is a really weird thing for Simon Cowell to go on about 2 dogs mating in a news broadcast. I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was like, not laughing at the fact that dogs were mating, because you see that all the time. Just the fact that the way Simon came out with it, you don't expect somebody of high authority to start talking about 2 dogs doing it in a park, you know, it's really weird. So I thought that was just fantastic, and it made me love Simon all the more, because you guys will know that I absolutely love Simon more than almost anybody. I love David Tennant more than anybody, but Simon Cowell I love almost more than anybody. Okay, so results. Bottom 2, John and Tracy. I was sitting there thinking, I don't really know who I want to go. I kind of felt like John should go because I don't remember him. At least Tracy, I remember her, and like her performances. John I don't remember. But then I was also sitting thinking, I'm not going to buy either of their albums. I'm not going to see either of them perform. I'm not going to, you know, keep up to date with all their latest news after the X Factor is finished. So, well, unless they won. So I was like, I don't really care. But when John went, you know, when they said, I'm sending home John, I'm sending home John, I'm sending home John, I was like, okay, yeah, I understand that. At least I don't think he belonged in competition. He doesn't have that little spark which people who have gone out have. You know, I think we've lost some fantastic acts already when they should have been given more of a chance, but that's another story. So I don't want to say I'm glad he's gone because I didn't dislike him. I'm just sort of glad that he went rather than somebody I actually like and remember. It was close for Mary going out because Mary was one of the last few people to be announced, and I was sitting thinking, no, say Mary's name, say Mary's name. And of course they did say Mary's name, and my heart was racing. So yeah, I'm sort of not pleased with the results, but not displeased either. So I'm content with the results. We'll leave it at that. So please feel free to leave video responses, comments, etc., etc. As usual, with your thoughts about this week. And also check out my week 1 and week 2 videos if you haven't yet. And a week today there will be another X Factor video, and that will continue until we get the results. But yeah, that's all I want to say about this week's. So until next time, I will see you later. Bye guys.